breeze. Get in, get out.
You're finished! I'm on it!
None in your dream!
I'll run you through!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Bring him down!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Abort!
Mission! I'll smash you!
Abort!
Mission!
Be still! You're on! Fire support! It's over!
You managed to pull through. Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help. Stay sharp. We're going in.
This one's gonna be tough!
Sleep now.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Look up! I'm on! Flaming Thrust! You're on! Dazzle! I'm coming through!
Astral Arts?
That's like you.
Now! Shut him down! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacier
Not
Spear.
again.
Pierce evil.
Rising Wyvern!
Rage
I'm on
is in the
it.
sky.
Here I
It's
come.
mine.
You're finished!
Do it. I'll be saving this.
I'm practically unstoppable.
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! Burn! You're mine!
Eat this. Here goes. Not on my watch.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing arm.
Now! Take this! Now! Take this! Here I come! It's over!
Photon Flash! I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Ignite!
Light astral energy! Pierce evil!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm
not-
laser! Fear splash!
Here I come!
More for the stockpile! Here, let me help!
Crush! Rising Wyvern!
Cyclade!
You're on!
Game lost!
Try this!
Here!
Infernal Torrent!
More for the
Take this!
stockpile! Here, the flame of
It's
fury!
over!
Getting Here, let me help! Arch First aid!
Take this!
Back into
It's
the fray!
over!
Wind astral
You're on!
energy!
Rising
Level
Wyvern!
Do it! Dance to the wind! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
It's like my hands aren't responding anymore.
It's because they're cold. Just a natural reaction.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do. Wait, there... Let's dispose of the trash. I never miss!
You're finished!
Dragon Shell!
Demon
Take it!
Flame!
Stop it!
Steel Force!
Not a chance!
Light Axe Lightning
Rising
today!
Wyvern!
These ones can run rings around us! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Stay sharp. We're going in. I won't forgive you!
Here I come! On my law! We're not finished!
I'll be saving this one!
Take down their defenses! Feisty one, eh? Here I come! You're finished! Take it!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open! Be like it! Rising Falcon! Eat this!
Now you see what I can do!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Little help!
Take this! Engage!
I have no limits! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arm!
You're mine!
We're not finished!
I'm not done!
You're mine!
Take this!
One more! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Blow away!
Confiscated! Freeze laser! Photon! Well then, let's keep moving.
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate Cyslodia. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you... You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
No, he can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Ah, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
A feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice! Dragon Shout!
It's too much!
Here's a healing arm!
You're finished!
Lightning condemn! Thunder blade!
Now you see what I can do!
Astral energy! Here's a healing arm!
You're mine!
I'm on it!
First aid!
Parried by every attack!
Leave this to me. I'll take it.
I think not.
The barrier's been broken!
I can carve through my
Everyone,
heart.
focus your attack!
Blow away!
Pay for what you did!
You're mine!
Astral
You're
energy!
finished.
Raging
Away!
flame!
Take this.
Reload! Press!
You're
Acceleration!
Dragon Shout!
More for the
This one's all mine!
Scurry about!
Ignite!
It's
over.
Back into the fray!
Blow away!
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Here's a healing arm!
I owe you one. Take this!
I'm on it.
Here,
That freaking does it!
I'll pick you up! Recover! Hey, Here, let me help.
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
You're mine! Here, let me help.
Here I go!
Hey, that...
I'm on it!
Gemini Aqua!
Scurry about!
Take this!
Energy! Raging cascade!
Wait!
Seal! Here I go!
Shattering
More
my
stop
pieces! Attack time!
We were just getting started!
I'm not done!
Lightning
Blow
orb!
away!
More with that
Get
case!
lost!
Annihilation!
Dragon
Mega
Shout!
ray!
Watch
This
it!
one! all mine!
Here, let me help. In here.
I owe you one.
I'll be safe this one. Take it. I'm only
You go. Just getting started.
Gale Force. First aid.
One.
Thunderblade. I'm all stuffed up.
You're mine.
This one's mine. Where are you going?
Ready? Here I come.
Now.
In the groove!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Getting started. Take this.
Big
away.
Ready.
Drink deep the
He's
despair.
channeling astral energy.
Damn it! Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up. Here's evil.
While the
Severing
depths
wind.
of despair
You're
consume
mine.
thee,
I'm on. Take this.
your fear commands all the angel flame. Whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
You're finished.
Thine bathed in heavenly lights. Whilst thou cowered before the gates of hell.
Come on.
Divine lightning!
Here I come.
The end is imminent! Indignation!
That freaking does it!
Insignificant worm! Now return to dust!
There.
If we take another assault from that arc, we're done for. That mirage he created. It can channel all of his energy.
Then I guess we gotta get in quick and hit him hard!
And where are you going?
Try harder.
Impudent! Impudent! Eat this! Take
Here I
that!
come.
Where are you going? Where are you going? We were just getting started!
No escape.
Here goes.
You're mine.
I'm on it!
You're finished. No escape.
I'm on it.
Take this.
Let me help. In the wind.
Blink and you'll miss
Here.
it!
I'll be saving this one.
Eat
Mega
this.
Ray. Light astral energy.
Try harder. My turn.
Dance in the wind.
Not done.
Light astral energy.
Can't move.
Dance in the wind.
It's over. Here I come. Try harder.
I'll show you just how strong my arts really are.
Blink and you'll miss it!
In the sky, it's mine.
Get lost.
Not in your dreams.
Can't move.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Here goes. Back from death to death. Lightning condemns.
So fine, not too long.
Getting started.
Annihilation. Mega Ray.
Blink and you'll miss it!
I'm
Go
not
get
done.
him. Here's the healing heart. Dance in the wind. First aid. Air throw.
Nothing fighting!
You pay for that.
I'll bring you
Take
back
this.
from death to death.
Try harder.
Air thrust.
I'm on it. Take this.
Now you've done it!
Into the
Blink and push!
Feel.
Blow away.
I'll be saving this one.
That freaking does it!
Let me help. First
I owe you one. You're mine. You're
all
finished.
stuffed up.
Scurry up that!
I'm not done.
Here, let me help. Gale
Take this.
Thunderblade.
It's over. This one's all mine.
The blazing sword will be mine!
Everything broken. Dazzle.
First aid.
I'm on it.
Lightning raging at you.
Here I come.
This one's mine.
Eat this.
Blink and you'll miss it!
Raging cascade. Hear me. Flame
Get
of
up.
fury.
Ready and
Crush.
Just getting started!
No escape.
I'll finish you here and now!
Wind
Drink
astral energy.
deep the despair!
Mega Ray. Annihilate. Just when you thought
Still
you were-
going?
I'll finish him first!
crazy
While the depths of despair consume me, it's over!
Burning
Who commands all the astral plane. Whilst thou art cursed to expire to nothing.
Not today!
Wind astral energy raging
Who stands bathed in heavenly light. Whilst thou cowerest before the gates of hell. Come forth, divine lightning! The end is imminent! Indignation!
That can't be happening!
Stay away from my friends!
Insignificant worm! Now return to dust! Drink deep the despair! Whilst the depths of despair consume thee,
I'll be this one!
who commands all the astral plane, whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
Take this!
You're finished! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Have you learned your lesson? Not yet! For the sake of Lenegus and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not! Shut your stupid mouth and die! No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Shion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renin Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Xion?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so, if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love, of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hoodle.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renan foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
Yeah!
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zoogles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danins ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
Phew! What a rush!
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm on! Come and face me! I'm not done! Take this!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
It's over! Dazzle! Take this! This one's all mine! You're mine! You're finished!
You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Well, looky here.
I found some equipment.
Me take a look at it.
Dispose of the trash.
Ready, slap! Here I come!
Seal! Let's get you up!
You're mine!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms!
Right. Comrades in arms.
What?
Lightning orb!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you? heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey. Ah!
Right.
Right.
Hey!
Well? Oh. Xion. Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you? Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cyslodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood, and all the while those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans, because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that, over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renan.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it. This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
I'll take you all off!
Save you!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Lunarongo! Rising Trident! Inferno Torrent!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine! We did it!
My turn!
First we did it!
My turn!
No escape!
Flare
Here I come!
now!
You did it!
I'm on it!
I'll
storm! Here I come! Raining flash! You're finished! I'm on it! Here I come! I'll run you through!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
Bad feeling about this.
First strike! Raining flash!
Flame of fury!
Severed wing!
I'm ready! If it hot! Here's our healing out again! First aid! Raging
Severed wing!
Damn it!
Right here! This one's
An astral...
That's my cue!
Their defenses!
Glad you had your uses.
Burn in hell! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Now!
That's enough!
I feel kind of... Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Our expert coming through!
I'm on it!
Now I can let loose!
Here's a healing art! Steel Force!
You're right!
It's showtime!
Blow away!
Into
It's
the
over!
air thrust!
Do it! Lightning thrust!
Get toasty!
Burn strike! Not a chance! Blow away! Blow away!
Thunderblade!
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
This! First
You're
aid!
finished! What a
Light
relief!
Astral
Blow away!
Raging Cascade! I'll fix you up!
What a
Let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Now I can let loose!
Flash! You're finished! First strike! Win! You're mine! First strike! Shattering releases! Attack time! You're mine! I'm on it! Blow away!
Freeze Lancer!
We managed to pull through.
this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
Bad feeling about this.
Oh, no, no, about this! Triple Demon Fang!
Here comes Arch Freedom!
Take it! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
This one's mine!
We've got fires.
I've got this! Let Marksman handle
It's
it!
over. All yours. Take this!
Let me help!
Raining Strike! It's over. Here I come! Take this! It's over. You're mine! Lunar Rondo!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Severing Wind! Take that! I want you through! Lunar
Well,
Rondo!
someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Do it!
Log, get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Not a chance. Already on it.
Away!
Let's get you off on
Rising Falcon! Take this! You're finished!
Looks like we won. What's this thing? Hey, new equipment!
Go no further!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do. I'm like bait to them.
Take this! You're mine!
Go to
Lunar Rondo!
That statue wielding art?
Here I come!
Now I've seen everything!
We got the advantage.
Good. Now we just
I
have to make
can't
sure
hold
we
on
keep
much
it.
longer!
Don't worry, because Law's on it.
Here I come! You're finished!
Here, let me help!
You're mine!
Now I'm real mad.
No escape!
That's right, Spot.
Not a chance! Strike! Here I come!
Now
We did it!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Now!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
I think Hoodle senses something. We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is... incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own. What's wrong?
Huh? Yes!
I wonder what we can make with this.
If you can't decide... Hey!
Just nice. Very.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me? I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
$87! $88! $89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started!
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?